Okay, this is the stage 2 video for the tutorial. So there's a lot going on this stage. This is one of the hardest stages, and it's hard to learn. So I'll just discuss everything. This stage has a wind hazard, which is annoying to deal with. So this jump is pretty important. If you miss it and you clip the cliff, if you do a precise wall slash back, you'll make it. The problem is that the wind starts going. Now, the cue that I use is the timer for this. You see the wind is blowing me left right now. You can also listen to the music. I used to do that before, but I think the timer is easier. So what's going to happen here, it's going to hit 243. When the timer is about to hit 242, the wind is going to stop. So I kind of watch the seconds tick down, and I count in my head when 242 is about to happen, and then I jump. So if you do that, you'll land at a good distance here. This, I mentioned this in the last video, this orb right here is a ghost ninja. So if you need to get this ninja, what you can do is you can fire wheel right now, and it'll kill the boulder guy and give you this. Don't try to slash it, because this boulder guy is really annoying. Just fire wheel and you'll get it. Another thing here, you don't want to jump too early, because if you jump, like, say you time it perfectly, you actually run into the issue of not having the wind blowing you, and I'll show you up here, this jump. So this jump here, if the wind doesn't blow you, you won't actually make this jump. There may be like 1 or 2 pixels, but I wouldn't recommend trying to do that. So now the wind will start blowing me as my jump is ending, and I make the jump. Now, this is one of the hardest jumps in the game to learn, and it's still hard. The easy way, the reason it's hard is because the wind right now is blowing right. So what you need to do is you need to get on this platform, jump onto this wall, and the wind is blowing you, so it's kind of tricky. Practice this. That was the fast jump. The safer strat is to just jump on it. You move so you have a good bit of distance, and then run back and jump. Play around with that though. But I do think being safe, giving yourself some space, and then jumping is the easy way to do it. The hard way would just be to jump on it and jump right back, but I'll explain that after this part of the video. Again, I do the screen transition, just hold A and left, you jump here immediately. There's no real cue, just jump onto this wall. You notice me slash sometimes, like there, that slash was totally unnecessary, it's just sort of a habit. You want to jump right about here, and what you're going to do, you're going to jump into this little pit. So this is actually kind of tricky. I would recommend practicing this before running the stage. Like this individual jump is pretty hard, and you want to, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can fire wheel right now, like as you're falling, about to hit the ground. The reason this is a scroll, this is a red ninpo, so sometimes the flame can hit both, and that's good. It can hit this guy as well. If not, you hit the ground, and you can fire wheel when you're on the ground. They're both pretty much the same amount of time. Okay, so I didn't hit this ninpo, but if you jump, you can slash it, and it's not very hard. I don't know if I did it in this video, but what we do here, let's see. I'm gonna jump, and we'll see if I slash this guy. I do. Okay, you jump there. When you want to try to down slash that guy, what it does is this guy back here actually kills a bullet, and it produces a glitch on a bird up here. As long as you're going fast, you'll actually be able to do this boost, which it looks really cool. It may look hard, but it's not very hard to do. You have a lot of space actually, but you just jump and you get hit by the bullet. Just practice with it. It's really easy to do. Okay, so this is the glitch. That bird, he would normally just fly down at you like this, but there's a glitch where if you get hit by a projectile, sometimes its velocity will get transferred to a later sprite on the screen. There's a lot of weird mechanics with it. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. Depends on the memory and like what kind of enemies can actually take on that property, but the bird is one of them. And it just so happens that bullet always gives you this glitch with the bird. This actually gives you a boost, and the boost is really easy. I just look at this little grass down here, and I jump when my toe is about to hit it. You get it pretty much every time. It's really easy. So just watch my foot. It's going to hit this, and I'm going to jump and get boosted. It saves a little bit of time. You don't really have to do it if you don't want. But it's really easy. I would just recommend doing it. Now here, I'd climb up a little bit further than I should, or than you may think I need to, but you can't actually do the boost at the end because of like the wind timing. So I just climb up a little bit further. Now this is a hard boost. Let's see. I would try to experiment with your own cue, but this little beginning green patch of grass here, hopefully you can see the mouse cursor. You want to be a little bit before that, like the tip of your toe, and jump. What you're going to do is boost off this guy. It boosts you directly into this pit. If you're on the wall, let's just show it. So what it does is now when your sprite is in this orb, you jump and you hold up and left, and this bird will bring you up. Now let me actually explain this a little bit more in detail. I'm gonna make a save state here. We'll just do the boss strat since I have it recorded. So this boss, some people do it differently. This I think is the fastest way. You shoot one fire wheel and you move forward and jump. And then you just shoot more fire wheels. Shooting that first fire wheel is, let's see, there's actually a cancel. I forgot if I did it. But you shoot the fire wheel, jump, and then you shoot some more fire wheels, and the last one you can jump cancel. So I'll actually do that. I'm gonna explain this boost a little bit more here. Let's see. Read right. Okay, so I'll just die. Okay. So one thing about this is you need to, one thing about this game, if you hold A, like right now I'm holding A, all I do is I press left and I jump off the ladder. So it's sort of like an auto jump type thing. One thing when you do this boost, you can't hold A, because if I hold A, I just jump off like that. So the way you deal with that, this might not work. You jump, let go of A, and hold up and left, and it gives it to you. Now one difficulty there, you saw I clipped the wall. If you clip the wall, that's the other thing about this. This jump, you hold down and left. The reason I hold down and left is because if I accidentally clip that wall, then I'm automatically climbing down. Now if you clip the wall, this is a lot harder. If you just jump straight down, you'll always get it if you jump in that orb. I don't know the exact positioning, but sometimes you can jump early. In that case, I probably wanted to jump late. It's not something I really experiment, because if I mess it up, I usually just reset. So I guess play with that yourself if you clip the wall, because you probably will when you're learning it. This trick is really hard. So yeah, if you it's weird, you sort of like hit the wall but not quite well enough to climb it. Okay, so let me explain some hard strats. Actually there's only one hard strat coming right up. Like I said before, everything that I do, like in the first go through, unless I otherwise mention it, I think you should go for in runs. I don't think anything is like too difficultly advanced. This is the jump I was explaining. Like for marathon, for example, I would do something like that. I would jump really deep into it and then turn around. And this is what I would recommend doing until you have like a pretty decent time, because it's really hard to die. You lose, I don't know, half a second maybe over the other strat, which is this. Let me see if I can do it. I haven't even practiced. You clip the edge and do an instant like turnaround jump. So that's one of the problems you run into, because in this game, if you press jump and right at the same time, you get a jump like that. You actually have to press left and then for a frame and then press jump, otherwise you get the bad back jump thing. But yeah, this strat is a lot harder. Just go into it and gain some ground. You'll never die. And that's it for 2-2.